Hello everyone and welcome back to the road to Ascension 20. Today we are taking on Ascension level 12 with the Watcher. Ascension level 12 says upgraded cards appear less often, which is going to sting in the later part of the challenge as those start showing up. So some of the past ones, like the Curse back at Ascension 10, really slow you down early on, but this one slows you down later. Let's see. Pretty good rewards here. Choose a colorless card to obtain is always nice. I don't love the 1 HP one. Doesn't even look like I have a shot at getting to an elite there, so that's borderline useless since the first 3 combats are typically not too difficult. 99 gold for a rare colorless card, though, is very tempting. There are a couple of early shops, but I could avoid them. Yeah, I mean, the path on the left still looks pretty lucrative. I don't think I want to go through that many question marks early, but one is fine. And I wouldn't have a ton of gold to get something super useful off of 99 anyway, so I think I like that. Could boss swap, but I generally like the starting relic on Watcher, so I'm gonna go with this. Alright. Mayhem is a good power. A little expensive, and actually with the way Watcher plays, that could like throw you into Wrath when you don't want to, or Calm. Still might take it. Let's see, whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 5 damage. I don't really do that a whole lot. It is free, but I think you'd often rather just have another card. Like, you start with no debuffs. Or the colorless card one. But you need to pay energy to do it, so even though they cost 0, it's like only really worth it if you can get something that costs more. The upgrade upgrades the cards that it generates. This one you never get an X+1 like you do with some of the other X cost cards. But that, yeah, I don't know, I think I'm just not gonna want to play it a lot. It'll seem too risky. I might go Mayhem. Feels like the kind of card I could potentially build around. Although Sadistic Nature could be too. But Watcher really just doesn't have a lot of debuffs. What is the upgrade on these? It's, okay, 1 energy, and then that'll be plus damage, I think? Okay. Yeah, we'll go Mayhem, and it's not a card I've ever played before, and see how that goes. Right. Do I want to play Mayhem here? Maybe. Actually, yeah, well, no, I would need to play the Miracle to be able to play it. We'll just need to defend. I really just don't want to take damage here. Well, now I'm gonna take some damage. Yeah. Oh well. And that's the Ascender's Bane. So I kind of have 2 curses here right now, assuming I don't want to play the Mayhem. I would have liked to see another attack. Be able to finish. Ooh, no finish. Yeah, that I can defend. We can miracle it up. Still coming out pretty unscathed. We get our first card. So Weave is good if you have Scry. Halt is a kind of weird block card because you need to be in Wrath to get the most out of it. It is 3 block otherwise, but you just wish you had a different card later. Empty Fist is an okay attack. That might be the kind of thing that I would want to hit with Mayhem. It messes with your stances, but I think one way to go would be to just completely ignore stances, and the other way would be to just have a ton of stance change cards so it doesn't really matter. But it's a good attack, so we'll take that. That's enough block. I do want to pop one of those shields. So we'll put it over there. Empty Fist will just finish that guy off, and we get the Calm Energy. Cultist Potion. That is a great potion to have. Come in handy on our elite fight, probably. Nirvana is only really good if you have Scry. Protect is a nice block card. Bowling Bash is a nice attack. I generally like to have at least one copy of Bowling Bash, because there's certain fights that it really just decimates. Okay, now it's the Cultist. So I could Mayhem here, but I think the opportunity to do damage is just far too tempting. Yep. Finished that off before he even got to attack. Okay, another chance to get Protect, which I would probably take here. Follow-up is a sort of mediocre attack, in my opinion. It can be free, but you need another attack and a spare energy to trigger it. The Third Eye. Third Eye both blocks and sets you up for next turn. So that is one of my favorite cards. Slime Goop. Can either lose some gold or get some gold for HP. And I think we're going to do that, because we lost some gold. We do have a shop coming up later, which I totally remembered from looking at that earlier. Okay, this might be the time for me to play Mayhem. I think I definitely want to block. There's no way I can deal 35 to stop the attack. And then it's just vanilla strike, so I think I'm gonna play the Mayhem now. Oh, that'll be nice for exhausting slime, potentially. Okay. It played the Third Eye. So that'll be the draws for next turn. And I'm not going to get him down to 35 here, so that'll be next turn. I probably don't want Vigilance next turn. The Vigilance Empty Fist is okay. Maybe I just leave them all. Yeah, they're all fine. That does get us enough defend. I don't want to erupt, so we're just gonna do a sad strike. Okay, got some nice block from Mayhem. I might be wrong. This actually is not the turn we get him down to 35. I think I'm going to continue to block. I can get up to actually exactly enough. Oh, I could Empty Fist, and that would give me the energy to play Bowling Bash. That feels pretty impactful. So I'll do that. Bane is gone. Okay, we hit the scry again. I'll just get rid of all of those, and we can stop the attack this turn. Oh, I don't have the energy for the third strike. Unupgraded eruption. See, this is where Bowling Bash comes in handy, dealing a whopping 28 damage. Unfortunately, not enough to finish that guy off. So we're gonna take some damage here. Ouch, that hurts. Okay, we got a Gambler's Brew. That would have been a good time to gamble. We just needed an attack. Fasting. Generally not worth the energy in my opinion. It is one of the rarest sources of strength and dexterity on this guy. Consecrate, decent AoE damage. And Sash Whip is one of the rare sources of weak. You do need another attack to proc it, but how else are you gonna get weak? So we're gonna take that. And now we're gonna go into our first elite. Who is it? Okay, it's this guy. Do I play the Cultist Potion? I think I do. Because we're gonna get a turn of setup here. Definitely want to play Mayhem. And that's probably it. I could Miracle Vigilance to bank the energy, but eh. See, that was gonna happen. It's tempting to play Third Eye just for the Scry. Especially given the Bane is in there. You know, what is the attack? Yeah, maybe we should have played the Scry. I don't want to erupt here. I'm hoping the Gambler's Brew. Do I keep Bowling Bash? I think I get rid of it. The more we stall, the stronger we get. Empty Fist will get us energy. Oh, we didn't have any cards to scry. Okay, yes, good Eruption Turtle. I should have more attacks to utilize it. That should be enough. Ah, yep, there we go. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Okay. We do have a lot of attacks now. Worship. Now that's the kind of card that I wanted to see with Mayhem. But I don't know if this is a mantra deck. It could also be like a complete crapshoot if it's a useful divinity turn. Windmill Strike. Again, I mean, that does better in, like, defensive decks. This might be a skip here. Although Worship's okay. Most battles are just not going to last long enough. We'll skip. And now we get our first campsite. Which I usually like to get the upgrade on Eruption, but we're pretty low HP here. Left is tempting. How much harder is an elite than an enemy at this point? Probably still moderately. I don't think we can afford going through 2 elites. We'll at least ideally get the upgrade before the boss. But yeah, I think with that elite coming up, I think we have to take the heal here. And yeah, we're gonna go for the regular fight. But this guy's not too bad. But I mean, especially with draws like this is not what we want to see. That's gonna almost entirely roll back our healing. I mean, good thing we took it. Oh, you know what I can do? I can exit my stance at least. Oh, and we got a bit of block from the thing. It's better than nothing. Okay, another copy of this is like the same draw. Anyway, it's third eye. We've been over those cards. We're not trying to get the heart, so we're gonna take the boot, even though I don't know if I would ever deal that little damage. But maybe. Okay, this is pretty much the fight that I want Bowling Bash for. I can apply weak with Fist and Sash Whip, but I don't know if it's worth using the Miracle, especially since I probably want to get Mayhem in play. So I'm just gonna defend him, and this is a little bit more damage. And we just got a Bane. Those days do kind of anti-synergize with Mayhem. Let's see. Let's see here. The Miracle and Defend feels pretty. Now we can finally get Mayhem in play. But I think we have to take the opportunity to play Bowling Bash. 21. So I can't finish off the sentry, but I can get him close and throw out a third eye. I probably don't want to Wrath, unless I can get out of it, which, like, who knows. Yeah, now we're gonna get bad draws. And it Mayhem to Dazed, which is actually bad. Well, it got it out of the draw pile, but it'll come back. At least get rid of those. And that's actually not enough to kill. So they're gonna both attack. We may lose here, actually. Let's see, we can do 21 plus 12 is 31, not enough to stop him from attacking. I'm actually really tempted to play Vigilance here, just to not take a ton of damage. That's a bit of a waste of the Bowling Bash. Okay, that's a little better. I'm actually feeling Eruption next turn. I don't think we need a strike. We have Empty Fist to get out of Wrath. Not that we needed to. Oof. Yeah, no, Bowling Bash isn't going to be as good anymore. But oh well. Well, at least we shove him aside for now. For the energy. I think Strike is actually like above average now. Let's go back. Just one attack here, and we got it. Cool. Whenever you add a power card to your deck, upgrade it. That's a nice relic to get this early in the run. 2 strength, that'll be good for our next big fight. Exit your stance to draw 2 cards. Would be a nice hit on Mayhem. That's probably the best card up here. I don't know that I really want the other 2. We don't have any AoE yet, but Consecrate isn't a lot of AoE. But I really won't be playing that most of the time. Now, I think we skipped. Huh. Now, I'd like to get to the shop, but I also really don't want to go through all those combats, so I think I will be going the question mark path. Assuming I even survive here. Which is a big assumption. Do I play the Strength Potion? I think I play the Strength Potion. I think we need every ounce of help we can get to get out of here alive. I'm not gonna play the Miracle. Bowling Bash, we will... Oh, we're weak. That's horrible. Okay, first order of business is getting enough block up to not die. Third eye. Next turn might be a Wrath turn. Is it? No. No, probably not. Next turn's a Vigilance turn. That'll do 12, and what is it now? 1 damage, whatever. Sash Whip doesn't kill. I'm not gonna Miracle for the weak right now. Okay. That doesn't kill though, crap. I should have Miracled. Can we finish? I doubt it. That's fine. I think that weak helps us through here. Because we can't wait. Weak does 25% less damage. So that'll be like 9 or 10, depending on rounding. I think we actually just die here. Oh wait, the Empty Fist energy. That is the reason that we do not die, I think. Wow, that was just enough. And then this should... Oh man. It's a block card with draw. That's just a big block card. I think we picked the Spirit Shield. It's a good card. And now we, like, pray for some healing. We don't do that. Remove a card. Okay. Geez, I generally remove defense here, but actually I'm gonna remove the strike because I feel like those have been what I'm not wanting. This is my last chance to... It's a combat. It's a combat. We're dead. We, yep, yeah, we can block 12. And he's doing 13. So, good game, everybody. Good game. Well, yeah, I know I said the Ascension debuff was a late game thing, but turns out that didn't really even matter. Yeah. Where did that go wrong? I think maybe the pathing I chose was a little bit too combat heavy early on. And while there weren't any other opportunities to upgrade earlier, really not being able to get the upgrade there really just set us on a difficult path for the rest. Something like that may have been more balanced. Just felt like we couldn't catch up. In terms of our cards, like, those were pretty good. I mean, Mayhem didn't really help. That was always going to be a late game investment. Going with the 0 cost power might have been better. We could at least have gotten a little use out of it once we got Sash Whip. But it would have been a dead card too, and this did kind of help us against the first elite, so that honestly maybe it was a skip. But like Bowling Bash and Third Eye are really, really good pickups. Sash Whip's pretty good. Empty Fist is alright. Did some damage. I think the cards just weren't in our favor that time. Well, better luck next time. So we try again on Ascension 12 another day.